Hi, this is Mark McCallick. This is a video which is a companion to my blog on www.techsoup.org. And this blog, this particular video, pertains to setting up QuickBooks in a nonprofit organization. And this particular video will show us how to create financial reports in QuickBooks. You can again see the blog narrative at www.techsoup.org or my website www.nonprofit-connect.com. Let's go ahead and launch into QuickBooks. This is a sample company that I've set up to display some of the concepts in the series of blogs that I've written on TechSoup. At this point, this is the last blog in the series, and at this point we have set up the organization by having an implementation meeting, defining our funding sources and our programs, setting up our chart of accounts. So just to recap very quickly, we've already set up our funding sources in the customer jobs area. So here they are here: foundations, government organizations, and general fundraising. We've set up our classes using lists, and we go to our class lists, and these are the programs that we run in the nonprofit organization, not the funding sources, but the programs. We have general, elder care, soup kitchen, and so on. So we've got that second component set up, and of course we have a chart of accounts set up, which is stratified in the sections of program, management in general, and also fundraising. This may seem a little redundant, but I think that you'll see the wisdom of setting it up this way once we get into the reporting. So we have the three major components of coding set up: funding source, program, and account number. In our last blog, we showed how to go into a transaction and actually code it using those three components. And every screen in QuickBooks that allows you to enter a transaction, either a cash receipt or a cash disbursement like this, or entering a bill or entering an invoice, allows you to append the database flag of account, customer job, or class to each and every transaction. So since QuickBooks is simply a relational database and you've appended these three database flags to every transaction, you can see how it would be easy now for QuickBooks to report back to you in those three categories: by account, by funding source, and by program. So what I'd like to do now is show you some basic reports that you can run right out of the box. We go to Company Financial here, and you can see these are standard reports in QuickBooks. The profit and loss standard would give you a combined profit and loss for your whole organization, not modified or filtered by a job or a class, but an overview of everything. This would be appropriate maybe for a board of directors or the public, things like that. If you wanted to get into more minutia, you can report by profit and loss by job, or what we call profit and loss by funding source, which is very important, and profit and loss by class. The other, which is your programs. The other really important reports that we can run by this setup is the budget versus actual reports. Let's just go through some of those. By running budget versus actual, you can set up a budget for the budget by account is for the combined organization, budget by job is for funding source, and budget by class is for programs. So you can run P&Ls by combined, funding source, and program, or you can run budget versus actual by the same components. In the interest of time here, I'm going to I've memorized some reports in the system that I'd like to show you, which kind of graphically give you a view of what you can do with the software. In these memorized reports, you can see here that I have a profit and loss by class, a profit and loss by job. In our sample database, we have an elder care program, and we have a grant, which is the AAA grant for 2009. So you can report by program or by by funding source. You can also run a statement of functional expenses, which is one of the benefits of setting up your chart of accounts in the manner that I said. So you have percentages here. I hope this explains the reporting. I look forward to writing more blogs in the future. Thank you.